right, the rundown. The 26th of September, Jeff D. Lowe, two champions of the world, trivia champions, also among other things, Kirk mini golf as well. Potentially, maybe the Ryder Cup. Tune into the Ryder Cup all week long at 2 p.m. Eastern on the Barstool YouTube. Enrico Bosco, also a champion. How's it going, guys?
Oh, good. Very good. Very good.
Good. I just got the notification that this computer I'm on it might die. So
this will be a hectic Bosco moment then.
Yeah.
While Rico's figuring that out, maybe need some qualities. Maybe if Rico got a little more rest, he'd remember the Charger. There he goes. A mattress for a mattress would have helped that out. Help you feel restored, function to your best. Mattress Firm here to help you if you're trying to look for the right mattress. Their sleep experts receive over 200 hours of sleep training, helping you match with the right mattress, bedding accessories, all that and more. I moved recently, got a mattress from Mattress Firm. Fantastic. Low price guarantee. Confident that you'll find the perfect mattress at the best price. And you're not totally satisfied after 120 nights. You get a new one from them. They'll pair you with a new one. Visit your store near you or go to Mattress Firm, mattress, MATTRESS firm.com. The right mattress matters. Mattress Firm will find yours. Bunch to get to as Rico. Oh, there we go. We good, Bosco?
it's gonna die, but talk quick, I guess. Dictator Jeff,
That's good. That's good.
Just tell us what to do. Just tell us what to do, Dictator.
All right, relax. I mean, like, what is your problem now?
1 second, Rico. Before you go any further, I just did a look. Like 8 months ago, one guy tweeted he doesn't like when Jeff hosts the rundown, so he's probably not going to do it. We're probably going to turn the rundown into something.
It was more than 4 people.
We're going to turn now. Jeff's going to completely change the rundown right in the middle of the entire format.
Yes, we had the dozen 1-to-1 tournament.
Yeah,
we did change the tournament. We changed the tournament.
When did you change
tournament?
Mid-tournament, yeah, thank you.
Mid-tournament for everybody.
Well, no shit, yeah, for everybody, but still, it's changed mid-tournament.
Fans said it's not like the normal dozen. They want to be able to, play along with the question. I think that's a very fair critique. It was what I should have done from the first place. Mm-hmm. I'm known to change. I changed it. It's an exhibition. It was a fun exhibition. Getting people over to our YouTube page for the real thing kicks off.
Sure.
You're still up to for title defense. Kirk was eliminated by Frank. We found an answer. I even gave you an answer you should have gotten.
Fair and square. Frank beat me fair and square, but I don't like changing stuff.
That's fair. No,
the Frank Couples question was wild, but that's fine. It evens out.
The Frank Couples question was.
But I need to know. So I retired, then unretired today. I need to know before we get to all the stories of the day, the Ryder Cup, whatever you guys want to talk about. It's fine. Is Rico Bosco actually retiring? Do I need to find, because now, Jeff, we're not far.
That's the issue.
Salespeople are all on top of it. They're doing a great job. But we need to know before we dot the I's and cross the T's. Do I actually need to find a teammate with me and Quigsy, or is Rico Bosco back on Team Minihane? First
match of the season. I got to tell ZD this is going to be ZD against Team Minihane. Dave, Eddie, Clem against Kirk, Quiggs, and
in person.
It's not in person. It's not an in-person event. No, I won't.
Like when they didn't let the
Patriots
win and they don't play. They don't host the game the next year.
I would have. You don't think I'd want that shit in Boston?
It's not my relax.
Jeff made it clear he doesn't want us to host the defend in Boston. It's fine. There's another rule.
Very
it's
simple.
fine.
Nothing gets the crowd going like Zoom, Jeffy boy. So it is what it is.
No. See, now this is like going after the Mean Girls about their content. Apparently it's. Everyone's up. I hope that everyone's up in arms when that happens.
Jesus. We're good. I got charged. All right, we can speak freely now.
Okay. Good.
Shut the door. I was concerned. I
you don't want me smashing things in Dave's office. Yeah, listen, I mean, you tried to break up the team when you changed the format. I said it though. I don't know. This game gave me everything I could.
If you want to retire,
here's the notion I don't like. This is the second or third time you said it. Where it's like, I want my own team. I never wanted my own team.
You just said, I didn't say that. You brought that up on your own, which I find interesting.
No.
What I said was, whoa. Take it easy.
Fair enough.
Easy.
When did I bring it up on my own that I wanted my own team? That's been a narrative that's been floated by another dictator, Big Cat, D. Might be something with the D's. Sure. The dictator.
What I'm saying is, if you want to retire, you've earned it. You won a championship. Another D Durham. You're a big part of that. I thank you for that. I shake hands. We'll always be friends. You'll always be a soldier, a loyal. I'd even bump you up, I think. Well, that's in retirement. But if you want to retire, that's great. I have no problem We love you, but we need to know. I mean, we're like, I got to find a free agent. You're putting me in a terrible spot. It's like when who the hell retired? Somebody retired late at one point. Was it Jordan? Somebody, I forget, after a draft or whatever, and the team was hams. I need to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much higher I can get, but I can't disappoint.
Jesus.
Is there a commissioner? Is there a commissioner?
You got nothing.
I
Is there a
can't
commissioner? Am I
disappoint
working
you.
alone? Is there a commissioner in this league?
I work for you. So you know what? I hate the guy, but to quote Drake, back to back. I'm back.
Yeah,
There we go.
He's back.
Team Minihane officially back in the saddle.
How many
together.
teams, Jeff, in history have repeated as champions of the dozen?
It's never happened.
Well,
You
the
guys
never
are-
happened, Rico.
The experts are on a three-peat, no?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the experts always win. That's true. Good point.
Dave, by the way, Brandon, PFT, and Fran to an extent, though mostly Brandon, because he's in such a negative. Brandon said he would like if someone else became the meme character of the team. He's like, because we just get to the mountaintop every year, then it just ends with me being just humiliated in front of everybody.
Well, how
Win
can
a
they
title.
say mountaintop?
Pretty simple.
How can they say mountaintop? Only 3 of us have been to the mountaintop.
Yeah, but then you've knocked them down the mountain. Okay, well, but we can change up the analogy there. Yeah, the two of you are 2 of 8 active people in the dozen to win a title. Obviously, Coley no longer here. Mincy's back, so it was 7. Now it's back to 8. Mincy is.
When is we flirted it? When is the ring ceremony? When is the team dinner? Like watching
We'll figure
the
that
film,
all out. Yeah,
behind the scenes. Like
that's on me. I got it. Once I hire a producer, that'll be one of those first, or their first priority. I will say more men, fewer men. Oh no, more men have walked on the moon than have won a dozen trivia titles.
True.
Keep that in mind.
That's part of it too. Like the off season. I'm not looking for more money. I'm not looking for the ball more. I just want the dinner. I want to hang out with the guys and relish in the championship.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing more exciting than having dinner with Quigsy. I always say that. It's one of the great electric personalities.
Got to keep this team together, coach.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely.
And Quigsy's hilarious.
He is on Twitter, not in person, but yeah.
Yeah, the dozen regular season, the 16 teams, we dropped it this year. It's less teams this year, so the bigger teams are going to play more. That will start in November, but starting in October, there is a play-in tournament. Chicago, they added Keegs. There's some other teams working with macrodosing, who you guys beat. Marty Mush has a team with Joey Chestnut and NHL Ironman Keith Yandel. So it's a real mixed bag of people. 4 of those teams will get into the league, dozen in November. Sports. I don't want to talk about them. Can we agree the Mac Jones thing is ridiculous and there's no need to touch on that topic?
The video's dumb. I mean, there's nothing there. There's nothing. I mean, if he did it, great, but I didn't.
Actually, I kind of want to ask the question: Is the video? So there was another angle that was posted of, you can see he does kind of do this.
Right.
But was the original video from Sauce Gardner the least incriminating video ever posted on social media?
There was a reporter that used to be the ESPN's The Athletic, now Diana
Rossini.
She's acting like this is like the freaking Kennedy assassination. Like there's nothing there. Nothing.
Yeah. Where do you guys stand on Stephen Shea had an insane comment on the live stream last night,
where he said person.
He is an insane person. He said, is it, I'm misquoting him a little bit here. Basically, it was like, for the betterment of the people, is it okay to say we can take out one guy, as in Jalen Hurts, so they'll never do that sneak again? Like, I like the sneak. I think more teams should figure out a way to do it. But I have no problem. But Shea so much hates it that he wishes injury upon a star quarterback.
Yeah, I think you can only root for injuries privately.
Right.
Like, you're in front of your TV, like, save it. I'm in my own basement, and I'm yelling and screaming. Like, you can scream, tear out his ACL, put him in the hospital. When you get on the streams, a little decorum. As Kirk would know, as one of the premier gambling guys at this company, with that golf show, you don't root for torn ACLs on a live stream.
Well, I'm getting ready if I am part of the Surviving Barstool, if I get to do the streaming of these playoff games, these football games. I've already been practicing. I'm actually practicing in the studio right now, so it's.
Can we get a let's go?
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I should be fine.
I heard you're not doing the Kirk Minihane show during Surviving Barstool because of baseball playoffs. You're going to be too
that's only
in.
fair. Yeah.
Too focused.
Yeah.
Speaking of golf, though, so check out the Ryder Cup. Writer, like blogger, writer. Rico was in the bag for Kirk. Kirk part of that. It's coming to a close. From what I know, has a really great ending that last couple days here. 2 p.m. Barstool YouTube. The regular Ryder Cup, the professionals. starts this week. I'm an Olympics person. It is my second favorite sporting event ever. I'm obsessed with the Ryder Cup. Kirk, that's the first time we're really friendly here. During the Ryder Cup, you're a big fan as well. Do we think the USA can break this 30-year drought of not winning in Europe?
I do not. I've been picking Europe all year, and I actually think I was saying before the show I should have bet them, and they were like plus 180, plus 190. Now it's almost even. I would pick Europe this year if it was in the US. I just think they're a better team, especially with Ludwig now, who's a star. He's going to play with. It looks like he's going to be paired with Hovland. They're going to play together 4 times. Like Europe 1 through 8 now has no weaknesses. Where in the past, in the first 2 days when there's 8 guys out, the 7-8 guy is not great. They're just as strong. So I think they're going to win, and I think they're going to win. I think it'll be over like mid Sunday morning when you're watching it here. I think they're going to win by like 3-4 points.
There was, that'd be. There's few advantages in sports quite like Europe for the Ryder. Like I never get that feel when it's here. There was that one year in Valhalla where you felt like, but even then, it's just like it felt like they just beat up. They were just the better squad. But there's just something. I almost hate listening to it. It's like as an American, like fuck, man, it's just getting embarrassed over there. I don't know. I looked through our own Danny Rapp, your good friend Danny Rapp. He did a ranking of all 24 players, and I read through this morning, and I didn't think they were to win to begin with, and I read it. I'm like, God, the more I'm reading this, I don't think they fucking stand a chance.
They have the best player in the world too now. Hovland is the best player in the world right now. Rahm is obviously up there, and McIlroy. They have 3 of the 4 or 5 best players in the world. And the U.S. best player by a lot is Scheffler. And he's also the worst putter on the planet right now. Like he's got a different putting coach. He flew in from there. He's a mess.
Yeah, wasn't he? Wouldn't they have the picture of him getting lessons yesterday, like the opening series? Like
he had the best non-Tiger ball striking season in like 40 years this year. Like if he had putted, I think the number was if he had an average putting year on tour, he would have won like 9 times. I think he won twice. So, I mean, look, if he turns it around, great. But I just think, but it's going to be, the only thing I hate about it is just the reality of the situation is most people, like I think it starts at like 2 on Friday and Saturday. 2, which I'll be up watching it, but I mean, it does suck. If you live on the West Coast, well, Jeff, you're
I was looking at times yesterday. It's going to be a miserable
10:30 the night before for you. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, it starts at 10:30.
But then in the morning, like when a lot of the big stuff ends, it's kind of a bummer.
A single start for you, I think at like 1 a.m. on Sunday. So that stinks ratings wise, but
I'm just happy Europe doesn't have fucking the fat slob Colin Montgomery as like an honorary captain, because I grew up hating him from my grandfather and my dad. But the question I'll ask this, obviously I'm rooting for Morikawa, Scheffler. I bet on all those guys. So I'm rooting for the U.S. The one question I have, maybe it's as a golf simp or a guy who just loves outings. Is there any way, or would it be fun for this to be a scramble, if there was a scramble at any point in this thing? Like, why don't we get 4 guys who maybe wouldn't have made the cut, and it's worth a point? So, like, how many guys are on the team? 2, 4, 6, 8,
12
10?
each.
12 each. Put 13 through 16, and you go out as a foursome, and there goes out as a foursome, and it's worth 1 point, and we get to watch it, whether it's cut-ins. I think there's something fun about watching guys go maybe minus 22 on an 18-hole scramble. Maybe that's just a simple-minded type of take, but I'm interested as both of your opinions.
Jeff, go ahead.
I think I love the Ryder. Again, I'm a traditionalist in the Ryder Cup. I think for things like the Ryder Cup, like I've done events with friends where it's like a yearly Ryder Cup style. We abandon alternate shot because if you don't have evened up handy, it's a fucking nightmare.
You'll see over the next 3 days. Yeah.
Ours is different because it's comedy centric, but if you're not playing the cameras in for laughs, it's a disaster. I think if they did that though, I think you need to add a day. It'd be like Thursday scramble day. I wouldn't replace any of the current format.
I'm not saying replace.
What they should do, Rico, is they should do like a Thursday, almost like a legend scramble where you have like Montgomery and like Freddie and whoever.
Jesper.
Yeah, you're Parnevik, all these guys, and have them do some sort of scramble for. That's actually not bad. I think within the competition. Probably too goofy for the Ryder Cup. For the President's Cup,
I'm
and
also
for the President's Cup.
Like, can anybody really win it? They're probably gonna, because it's all match. So like, I guess you're having scrambles, but I guess if you go total score, like, what are we really looking at? They're probably
it'd definitely be 2-man. 4-man scramble would be
that's what makes it fun. I mean, they're throwing darts at they're going eagles on par 4s. Like,
it would
make
only
the
it'd have
pins
to be a
fun.
2-man thing for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
All
a 4-man scramble would actually shoot like 52 or 50.
Yeah, there would
That's
be
every single hole.
That's
Which is
fun
what-
to me, though. That's
Which
fun
is good
to
to
me.
watch. Yeah, they should. Yeah, I get that.
No, I like that though. The legends, maybe the legend scramble is a good way to do that.
Yeah.
The last
Masters has fun with the par 3. They let the kids play. Like,
Yeah, I don't love that, but yeah. Like the kids running around the greens. I don't love that, but yeah.
We'll see. Maybe UFC can pull one out. Would end a long drought. I also, last note of that, I saw a tweet. It might have been from our guy Danny Rapp again. He talked about how like militaristic, like Zach Johnson. He's like locked. That always worries me. That just gets me.
Once you do that, you're gonna lose. You can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
that.
Yeah,
That's never.
Yeah.
That's the kiss of death with the Ryder.
I
So locked in.
I respect Zach Johnson's many tours overseas in his life as a military guy, but when they get into that stuff, it's like just shut up, like just play. I saw even like Sam Burns was like shaved his head with USA. It's like if you lose, you're like such an idiot. But what can you do?
have we seen the outfits? Because there's been some iconic outfits over the years.
True. I haven't seen it yet.
Do we know what they are?
No, I did see a couple. They seem fine. Yeah, nothing like the 99 in Brookline, like the crazy shirts. Right, I haven't seen.
I kind
simple.
of like those.
I like them too.
Oh yeah. I mean, they obviously have a different. If they had gotten the piss beat out of them and not come back from that, those would have obviously significant different meaning.
True. That is true.
Here's the annoying thing. Is it going to be raining over there? Is it going to be cold? Am I going to be watching this Europe shit that I watch?
It's supposed to be okay. I was looking last night.
That's why I hate the British Open. It's fucking raining. It's gray. It's 1 in.
This is in Rome though too. It's not in wet.
So it's nice.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Go USA. Kirk. I know people call you Kirk Prime. You're such a big Dion guy.
1 second. I just want to say when I wake up every morning, I thank him. I think of him. He's there. He shines down on me. He died for me, and he lives again for me. Praise him. Go ahead.
Well, this actually surprised me. There, more viewers for the. Maybe it didn't. Maybe now I'm saying it out loud. More viewers for Colorado, Oregon in the blowout than.
That's gonna catch a headline. It's Saturday night. Everybody's
dancing, right?
Saturday night has always been dead for TV. Yes, it has, Jeff. Always been dead for TV.
Ohio State and Michigan, and even my school, your favorite school, Penn State, the premier Big Ten schools, and Notre Dame, they don't get outrated. That is not a normal thing at all. That's not normal. And prime time, that's not normal whatsoever. Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, those like that, like a couple of the SC teams are in there as well, obviously. But
I wasn't surprised though. I wasn't surprised to see it.
Yeah, the hype has been so crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like the next one probably not so much, but this was like sort of the story of the country for. And then there were people like me who also just tuned in, rooting for him to get his brains beaten. So there was that crowd too. So it doesn't show. What were the numbers?
Colorado game average 5.2, 10 million viewers. Notre Dame, Ohio State was 5.1, 9.98. Obviously a significant. I mean, that game was over from the gun.
Right.
Colorado, Oregon.
Kirk, have you thought
Ohio
about,
State? Yeah.
Have you thought about things to pass the time during Barstool Survivor? Doing the old Mike and the Mad Dog, guess the ratings maybe on Monday.
Oh, let me tell you something, Mikey. Right now, 4:00. Yankees, White Sox. Jimmy Key pitched, and there was a rain delay. I'm gonna say 11-6 local, 12-4 national. Good boy, Mikey. Good boy.
Close. Yeah,
good boy, Mikey. Good boy. We can do that. Yeah.
24.3 million viewers, for example, for Kansas City, Chicago. I mean, the NFL is just stupid. The NFL is stupid. It's insane. Surviving Barstool. You're gonna be doing. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in the evenings after like those days wrap. Mm-hmm. I've thrown my hat in the ring to be the temporary Kirk Minihane show producer.
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Rico will be on there as well. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Do you have I mean, I don't want to talk. I don't even like that I even mildly answered on radio because I'm hosting and like I know everything. I'm helping produce it. I know the challenges, but so I won't give like a favorite pick. I do think there's some people who kind of they dip over into other areas. Like I think Gaz kind of dips over into everyone. Fights can. I think those people may have like a head start at the top, but I think it's very even. Do you guys have any strategy that you talked at all? Like
talked a little bit. I would say my strategy. I'm not going to give anything away, but I am sort of the less is more school on this one. I think. I think the guy who comes in day one guns blazing, is just looking to get his head chopped off.
That is the one thing I said. I said the one thing I will say is I do think the first person out is the person who goes the hardest on day one.
Unless everyone else has got together as somebody they feel like they need to target and get rid of. I don't know. Could be. I don't know if that's. I have no idea. If it's me, nobody's told me. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go in and kind of get a feel for the room. These are not, with all due respect to everyone here, these are not intellectual giants. So, I have a feeling I'll be able to ascertain where everybody's coming from. But there's also some people in there that know how to play the game really, really well. So I think I would put myself in the observer category for the first, if I could stick around for the first 36 hours.
Yeah. There's also to this, Rico, I want your thoughts on this. For those wondering, the schedule for how we're filming it on the first Sunday of Surviving Barstool, they're going to arrive. We're going to tell them what's going on. There's going to be a little strategy, a little discussion, then a challenge. And then we're breaking for like 5.5 hours to watch the NFL.
Hell
but
yeah. Fuck yeah.
People can stay right. People can still strategize. So my thing is, if there's going to be someone who goes way too hard while people are, they're getting their bets and they're watching the NFL, that person is the one I think is going, they're going to go way too aggressive.
I have a couple of people in mind, but yeah.
That's.
I think Rico's put it this way: if I don't win, I want Rico to win. Like I'm just, he's my brother.
Listen,
he's my soldier.
I followed this man through guidance as a leader, and it's been the road back. So we started the segments religiously. I know people don't want me talking religion, but you believe in a higher power. Kirk's been the higher power, so follow that as it may. I'm going to follow his lead, and we'll see where we go. Maybe we're sitting on the stump next to each other in the final two.
All I know is there may be a moment in this, Jeff. I don't want to give anything away where Rico will have to choose between his two skips.
I would imagine that is probably a certainty, Kirk. I don't know if you're new here.
I can see that happening the first 15 minutes.
I was giving a tease out, Rico. I understand how the situation works, but I'm just saying.
And I think there might be a third member, high-ranking member, compared to maybe Silvio, who's now starting his own crew in a city that rhymes with Basmago, and he might be putting your feet to the fire even more of which skip I choose there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, again, we need to go to war with cities. We'll go to war with cities. That's fine.
Yeah. The only question I did have, do you get any kind of excused absences? See, I'm not taking one, but it's brunch day for Gaz, like in the city with the models. So, like, does he get, if anyone wants their 3 hours, I will give mine. Gaz can actually have 6 because we know he's not watching Patriots games till the playoffs. And he puts on the one jersey of a guy he's never heard of. So if we get excused absences, I would like Gaz to go get the mimosas and get boozed up, and do what he does.
I love my show. I love The Dozen. I love it. I love all the other stuff I've done. I love Barstool America. There is nothing I've been so excited for at this company like this upcoming show. Rubbing Barstool is.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of big personalities. This is going to be a war. A flat out. The question is, like, I'm willing to go all the way. Like, there are people who I am friends with who I'm willing to ruin friendships with permanently. Like, I have a new 4-year contract, so what do I care? I'm willing to ruin. I'm not counting Rico, by the way, is not one of those people, to be very clear. I
figured as much, yeah. But
there are guys where I'm just like, look, we need to go to war. We'll go to the mattresses, no problem. Are they willing to go to the mat? We're gonna find out. It's not going to be like that pathetic Rappaport Hank golf match with Hank with Jerry and Francis fist bumping each other and saying, "Oh, gentlemen's rules," and this is a lot of fun. Like none of that bullshit. This is going to be ugly.
Does everybody get a vote at the end? You don't have to give it away.
We don't have to give anything away. Don't give anything away.
It'll be yeah, I'll avoid saying. I think all that's going to be pretty public before it all starts. Like, we're not going to be too secret about a bunch of things because we kind of want like a really pretty traditional straight gameplay. It's not going to be as like people. There's 14 people eliminated over the course of 5 filming days. It's not going to be as wacky as people think. Like it's just going to be packed. Like, it's a lot of stuff.
The 14 is a new wrinkle. I thought it was 12. The 14 is a new wrinkle as well too. So
as of when?
A couple of days ago, right?
Yeah, still, but I mean,
I thought you meant like just now. I thought you maybe didn't know that until I just said that. Okay, yeah. Nate and Jersey Jerry added to the cast. Last thing here before we wrap up.
Was Jerry walking around the kitchen asking like, "Hey, you took my spot," or "I want to be in as well" to the person in New York who was doing that, or did Jerry just happen to get added by his own thing? Like, that's cool, but did Jerry also campaign? Because there was somebody campaigning in New York.
This is why I'm here. This is why I want to do this. I like this.
This is already like you already.
Spot. I want to be in. Okay.
The game starts. The game starts in. Let's see here. 10 days, and Rico already has 2 targets.
Oh,
there's already 2 circles.
Who's the second one?
The game has already started.
Who's the second one?
Nate and Gaz. You made a brunch joke, and then you just made a Nate joke.
That was a Jerry joke, wasn't it?
No, absolutely not Jerry.
No, I didn't think so. Okay.
This is gonna be it's gonna be something. It's truly. Remember that, and then we'll wrap. Remember the tweet that Kevin put out about like the powder keg for the awards ended up being fine. This show is the powder. It's already been lit. The fuse has been lit. Like it's starting to really.
I mean, the more you survive in this thing, like day 3, and I love the guy, but I'm going to be sleeping on the floor next to Rico and Nate. Like you're not going to be in a good mood. Like, and it's just going to be.
I'll make sure you get a room. I'm not gonna. I have night terrors, and I walk, and I get this calf.
I want to go through. But we're brothers. I want to go through that with you. That's fine. Right, I don't want to be.
I think I should. I really should live stream myself sleeping. I think that's great content.
I agree. Absolutely. Yeah.
The nightmares and the fucking calf cramps.
Has somebody mapped out the office yet? Because Kirk, you will be running 3 miles in the office every day, right?
4 miles. I saw Stephen Shea, that idiot, say I run 3 miles a day. I run every day this year. I've run at least 4 miles. My great friend Chris Klemmer sent me a video of a 15 loops around. What's the guy, the runner? What's his name?
Vibs.
That's right. Vibs did run around the office.
Did
right.
it 15 times around is a mile. So I have to do at least 60 of those each day, which I'm going to do. I have no problem doing that. I mean, like, they haven't, I'm no diva. I didn't ask for a treadmill, didn't ask for anything. So I think everybody should be even. So I'm going to do 60 laps around the office.
Yeah. I've behaved for 9 months. We're 9 months into the recovery tour. And to Kirk's point, like he said, this is a war. You're going to push the limits. I'm going to be sleep deprived. Like, this could be back to depression, horrible, like scumbag asshole, the one everybody hated. So I don't know. It's tough. I'm going to be towing that line. We'll see what happens. I'm bigger than my problems, but I might not be bigger than sleeping on the floor next to certain people. So we'll see.
$100,000 on the line. We're going to talk about WGA strike over, but we'll talk about a show that didn't need the WGA, and that is Kirk Minihane live show from Sacco. $10 on Barstool pay-per-view. I've already purchased, only once. I only did it one time. I know you've asked some for fans to maybe try and buy more than once.
Some have, some 50, 60 times I've been told.
Yeah. Make sure to go buy that. Barstool.tv/PPV is the link. You're in a producer search.
Yep.
You thank God you're out of time because you added yet another name this morning. This Will guy is an absolute fucking character, but you're going to pick your producer on set. Producer, maybe producers, plural on Saturday.
Yeah. We say goodbye to Conan. We say hello to the new producers. 6 candidates now. They're all insane. And we have a live Minifan wedding. John Pelletier,
which I keep forgetting about.
His fiancee, Joanne. And we have teased a live sex show between the two. They're in their 70s, which is on pay-per-view is fine, I think. Rico,
right? In their that woman, she seemed with it. She's in her 70s?
Yeah, she's in the mid-70s, I believe. Yeah.
And what was the clam was out at the last live show?
She was hammered. The vagina. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I counted the rings around her vagina. There's 72. She's 72 years old.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah,
she's the only person ever to get drunk at a Minifan live show.
Yeah. Yes. So So the producer search, like you said, Jeff, has been totally insane, including a couple of people. John Richard produces this show. He wound up bowing out and
I think.
Did you list the full 6 for those not in the loop? What are the full 6?
I'm not sure I can, Rico. Let me think. There's Andrew Augustus, whose stock is dropping, as you know.
Wacko.
Mike Montante, who you hate because he's a whatchamacallit, the guy we hate. Mick, who stinks.
Skill.
Mick, who pretended that he did one episode podcast about the Vegas shooting and pretended that the Saudis went after him and smashed his house up. Will from Today, John from Scranton, who's on heroin, and I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting, Dave?
Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. That's the problem. Coleman, like any other job in the world, Coleman walks in and he's next to a guy like Will or the heroin guy, and you're like, oh, I'm hiring this guy. He's so competent and so good for my show. It's like, Can I hire him? I want to, but I don't know. And I don't know. I won't know until I'm driving up there, I think, on Saturday.
Really?
I was telling you before, I have no idea.
The guy today was pretty fucking incredible. He was
the Pacino thing that was good. The outfit, I mean, he's wearing joggers and a fucking shirt and tie and a weird jacket.
But I didn't think of this as a way of marketing it. If you are into elderly pornography and you don't even know about the show when you're watching this, you can get that. I think we're going to make that happen. I think pay-per-view everything's in play, right, Rico?
She said she's got to do it over a sheet, though. I was listening the other day.
But that thing gets knocked over.
Maybe we give the people a thrill. We cut a couple of holes.
Right, yeah. You know, like the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Yeah, I mean, like when there's enough passion in the air.
We show some wrinkly ass cheeks from the back. They flip over, and then we get Pelletiers ass cheeks. Like
exactly. Yeah,
whatever. Everything's on play.
Now you're selling it. Thank you.
Yeah, you tuck your head on to give a little play-by-play. It's gonna be one.
I'll do my best.
That's on Saturday tonight. Most Dangerous Game Show. Roan, the diabolical Roan, will help crown the second champion of this show. Spider, Megan Making Money, Grace O'Malley, and Rudy Junda. Final four of that show, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Barstool YouTube channel. Also, the Ryder Cup at 2 p.m. on the Barstool YouTube channel, and 7 p.m. Last two Final Four spots determined in the dozen 1v1. Nick versus Fran and KB against Clem.
What is the that one-on-one thing? How does the eating challenge work in that tonight in the middle? How does it work?
Yeah, actually, we will announce it now. The championship is just a game of knockout. We're gonna go to a basketball court, and it's incredible.
I gotta talk to those Ryder Cup editors. I got a good edit the first day, and then the next two they completely took me out. Like I wasn't even there.
What do you mean?
In North Carolina, I was there the whole thing, and then they just made it look like I wasn't there for the second day and the third day. It was
we really just started the second day, as you know, Rico. So maybe you'll be on there as it goes on.
All right, maybe. I was there for the three, but it's a tough edit.
This old Bosco's already starting to creep back. You can tell this is going to be.
I'll say about Rico as a caddy. First day, he made a couple of mistakes. Second and third day, zero mistakes.
Zero mistakes. Exactly.
I believe that. Yeah.
0.0. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you to Mattress Firm. Thank you for watching. Check out barstool.tv/pay-per-view for Kirk Jones Saturday. See you then.